Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. When I did a recent video with all of the fabulous swaps I received at our recent Pootlers Spring retreat, someone commented and said that they would like a tutorial for this one that was created by Emma's Cards and Paper Crafts. And I knew that would be nice and quick and easy for me to do because I've done a couple of things similar. One at Christmas where I used the that had a flap like that tucked under, but was a larger bag and had the candy canes on it. And then I did one fairly recently which is a very similar size to this that just had a little hole punch there and a ribbon through. So it's a combination of two things I've made already. So going with Emma's version here, I'm going to recreate it with this Country Gingham 6x6 piece of paper, and that's all you need. So bring in my Simply Scored, and I want to score this. These measurements will be in my blog post, but I want to score this at 2 inches, 2 3/4, 4 3/4, and 5.5. Turn that around and do it at 3/4 of an inch, and then at 4 inches. Okay, and that's all the scoring you need to do. So I will quickly fold those score lines. They don't particularly need a bone folder to burnish, but you can do. Just remember to go gently because you're using paper and not card. So you don't want to crack like so. So all the products I'm using and all of the measurements in my blog post. There'll be a link to that blog post in the description bar below. And I will also put a link to the lovely Emma's. I know she's got a Facebook. I will check her YouTube. I'll check for her on YouTube and add any other links I can find for Emma on there too. Lovely lady. Just a very, very busy young mum. Right, so I'm just cutting up these score lines along the bottom there because this will form the base. Okay, and then I'm going to chop a little bit out there. We've got 2 rectangles and 2 squares. I'm going to chop into those squares just to take out a little bit of the bulk for when we fold up the base. Okay, and then for the top we've got our skinny panel there, so that is going to be the side and that will attach so that this becomes the back. And we want this flap here. So I'm going to cut down from the top to that horizontal score line there. Okay, I need to keep that because that's going to become the flap there, but I can chop off all of this piece here. Okay, so you could either get your trimmer out and do it, or just go at it with a pair of scissors like I've just done. Okay, now I'm not very happy at how straight that is. Just tidy that up. That would annoy me if I hadn't. And then, so you're left with that. I'm going to take a little slither off there again, just to keep the bulk out of the corners when we fold it up. And I need to use my very best trio punch on this bit that will become the flap. So if I do it that way, I need to flip that around to make sure I've got it going the same way. You see what I mean? Okay. So that's that done. Nice and easy. I want to put some adhesive on there. I am using multi-purpose liquid glue. Now if I fold that over there and then fold along that line there, that should meet up nice and neatly. Okay. Give it a little press. And I like to turn it over and give it a press from the other side as well. And there we go. Okay. Now, for the flaps to create the base, I would normally put those two in and then that one and then that one. And we had a conversation on Jill and Jez, our fabulous friends Jill and Jez. They did a Facebook Live last weekend and it's hilarious, absolutely hilarious. But they suggested doing it this way, so you fold in that and then your little flaps and then that one comes over. And that way you've got a nicer, neater piece inside. So I'm going to do it that way. So a little bit of glue on both of those two pieces, fold that over. Okay, so that was the back that I folded forward, and now, as I would normally do, some glue onto that one and fold that around. Okay, and so this is the front and you've got a nice clean edge there. All right, so to get the gusseted sides like Emma's one, super simple, just press that in and then you can press down as far as you want to go. Okay, and then that bit will fold over and we need something to keep that tucked under. Okay, and there is slight overhang there, tiny, but again it would annoy me if I didn't trim off. So that's the basic shape of it. I am going to use the Something Fancy stamp set and this thank you with the coordinating dies, and I took it off and I put it over there. Find it again, and that hexagonal one comes from that set here and will fit nicely over that thank you and also sit nicely there. So let me just get a scrap of white. It should be big enough. Yes, it is. And I'm going to stick with balmy blue. Okay, so pop that on there. Oh dear. There we go. And then I'll bring in my mini cut and emboss to die cut this. It's got a bit of really grotty tape there, but it's definitely low tack. I've actually treated myself to new plates for this. First time they're being used. So you'll probably hear crack, crack, crack. Stagger them, run it through. Perfect. Here we go, I've marred my beautiful new plate already. That's what it's for. They are tools, not jewels. Okay, so I want to pop that on there with dimensionals, so I need to make sure that I've only got dimensionals on the bottom part there. Just as well everything's in reach because I didn't bring everything out. So I'm just going to put 2 dimensionals just at the bottom there. Take that off, close that, and then centralize that kind of around about there. Okay, like so. Okay, so I can now put some little treats. Emma gave us some lovely chocolate eggs. They are long gone. So I'll just put some of these little ones in there. Tuck that under like so. A little bit of bling, why not? What have we got? Ooh, these would be lovely. So pastel adhesive backed sequins. They come in 2 different sizes, 3 colours of each. Take your pick, and I will take a little one there, a larger one up here, and a little one again up there beside it. Here we go. Super cute little gift package, perfect for a little thank you or any occasion that you want to stamp and pop on there. Thank you so much, Emma, for your inspiration, and as I say, all the details in my blog post. That blog post is linked below in the description. If you've enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please click on the subscribe button, and if you click on the bell, you'll get notified of the next time I upload a video tutorial. Until then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.